right. So, number one, well, you did touch on it already. So the question was who gets more coaching, men or women? And you said it's mostly women. But why do you think? Why do men? I feel like men also need to get coaching.
Yes.
Why? What is it?
I agree. I have a coach. Coaches need coaches.
Yeah.
It's definitely something that I support. And I'm sure they are being coached in terms of, who my clientele is. It is mostly women. I would say in the coaching space altogether, you have to come to it with a certain level of vulnerability, to say, hey, I have, spaces in my life that I want to work on. Sometimes people are afraid to take that step, which, I definitely understand, which is why I touched on the readiness aspect of it. So, I hope the men out there are getting the coaching that they need. But as in terms of Control Alt Delete, most of my folks are women.
Man, you guys need coaching.
You need coaching.
Put your pride aside. So, how do you or how would you tell someone to handle rejection? Because in the, interviews, the resumes and just like the job search, the hunt, people, get rejected and they can get discouraged.
Yeah.
What do you tell them? How do you tell them to handle that?
Yeah. So it's very interesting. My next book is centered around failure and fear of failure and what that means and the idea of failing, which, a lot of people will couple failing with rejection. I didn't get the job. I failed at the interview. All the negative self-talk that comes down the road from that. I think anytime where something doesn't work out the way that we want to, there are always opportunities to learn. There's nuggets of information that are there. So, it's disappointing. I encourage people to feel how they feel. Like, no one should tell you, this didn't work out, suck it up, move on. I don't think that's right. So definitely, if that means sitting with your feelings for a while, you should absolutely do that. But then shake yourself off and try to find, what were the learning opportunities from that rejection or from that failure that you can use the next time you go to try something new or to interview with someone else. And then, when it comes specifically to rejections in terms of applying for jobs, sometimes it's not even really about you. And that's a hard pill to swallow, Sometimes the decision to not move forward with you sometimes doesn't have anything to do with you at all. And I know that because I was in hiring for such a long time. Sometimes it means somebody else's skill set was just better aligned for the role. Or sometimes when people are applying to jobs, specifically my Black women, they want to apply to a job where they are 100% a match for the job description. And sometimes it's up to the hiring manager to say, hey, these are the things that we want to bring to the table, but this other person's experience would blend really well with my team. Or it brings a new skill set to the table that, I'm interested in seeing how that does for my team. As a hiring manager, they have the power to make that decision. And so sometimes it's not about you at all. That doesn't take away from your greatness. It doesn't take away from your talent. It doesn't take away to what you can bring to a table. And you shouldn't, feel like you're any less than. Applying for jobs is a journey on its own. And so you have to be a little bit thick-skinned and just be willing and open to taking whatever nuggets of information that you're able to find from that experience and continue to move forward.
All right. I heard that right. All right. It's gonna be it's gonna be a clip. Okay. So, what is it that you like to eat that no one else likes?
Oh my God. What do I like to eat that nobody else likes? That's a hard one. I feel like I eat pretty normal things. I really like smoked salmon.
Okay. Okay.
I really like poached eggs, like eggs Benedict.
Yeah.
I would say every single time that, I'm out somewhere and I'm ordering something and I get excited because they have eggs Benedict on the menu, people
Mm-hmm.
will turn their nose up and be like, "Oh, they don't like the runny egg." And I think it's fantastic.
I love it. I tried to make one in the microwave. It was a fail.
Oh, I make them at home all the
I don't know how
time.
to make them yet.
We'll talk offline.
Okay, because I love them. How do you, because you're taking care of everybody else, how do you practice self-care?
Oh, like I said, I try to be very intentional about expressing gratitude for people, places, spaces, and just the position that I'm in my life. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I left the corporate world in January, and that has been an experience on its own. And so, while it has its challenges, being grateful in a position that I'm able to pursue this, and I'm able to do so with the support of so many people that I love. My husband is a godsend, and he's just absolutely fantastic. So, journaling, I'm also a sucker for a good massage. I love getting massages, so I'll try to do those. I'm also a certified yoga instructor, and so
Cool. That is so cool.
yeah, I do my meditations, my affirmations. I love a good stretch.
Yeah.
And when I was in corporate America, I was always in a hurry to get started in the day. You wake up, the alarm goes off. Where is my stuff? Where are my keys?
Right.
Where's the phone? All of those things. And I am grateful that I don't have to wake up in a rush anymore. If I want to, have a cup of coffee and sit on my patio or sit in the bed and just kind of have that time before I jump into my day that is filled with, all kinds of stuff, then I can do that. I also, I spend time with my friends and family. I see a therapist. I have, my own coach, that I can vent to and talk through things, brainstorm, just kind of get some of the crazy ideas that are in my head out of my head. So those are some of the things that I do.
Those are good things, though. They're very good things. I'm definitely thinking about getting a therapist. I've started doing a lot more self-care routines outside the regular manicure and pedicure, with like facials and stuff. And like my Sundays, it's just very slow. I make sure everything is just very slow.
Taking it easy.
And it's just really good. I feel rejuvenated and revived.
Yeah.
I love it. The last question is, what is your favorite romantic comedy or just all-time movie classic?
Oh my goodness. Okay. Put me on the spot here. Let's see. Oh my goodness. So I don't watch TV,
Okay.
and I used to watch a lot of movies. Well, I do watch movies. I love The Little Mermaid.
Oh, yes, yes.
I think that's the cutest movie. I mean, Poetic Justice I really love.
Okay.
Let's see, The Notebook is up there. There's this other movie that I really like. What is it called? The Wedding Date is really cute. Yeah, so I would say some of those.
Okay.
In terms of romantic comedies, in terms of just in general, Eddie Murphy's Delirious. Don't get me reciting lines.
Yeah,
in
that was funny.
It's one of my favorite movies. Yeah, so there's a couple of them.
All right. So, can you tell? I have her website too. You can put that up. Can you tell everybody where to find you on all your social media handles?
Yes. So you can obviously find me on my website, triciasitemere.com. I'm also on Instagram and LinkedIn at the same name, Tricia Sitemere. I spend most of my efforts and energies on Instagram and LinkedIn, but I'm also on Facebook at the Tricia Sitemere. My YouTube is also the same, Tricia Sitemere, but the easiest way to get to all of those is to go to my website, triciasitemere.com.
Okay, you guys, you make sure you follow her and support her. And guys, get some coaching. Get some coaching.